What's going on? It's your boy Antoine, also known as Twan Beatmaker. In this video, I'll be pretty much just talking about how to sell your beats, your music, etc. As the saying goes, I like to say, if you can sell your beats or music, you can pretty much sell anything. So in this video, I'll be showing you how to do that. Not all the way, I'm just giving you sneak peeks because I got an actual paid course you can get right now, which will be in the link description, below, up top, left, right, whatever. So it'll be somewhere, a link somewhere you can pretty much just click and get to the course, the paid course. So in this video, I'll be touching about 3 subjects and whatnot. But in the course, I touch about like everything. Before I go more into the video, in the paid course, I'll be talking about how to set up your Facebook ads, how I set up my Facebook ads, the things I use for Facebook ads, how to set up your retargeting for Facebook ads, retargeting / remarketing to your previous customers. I'll be talking about free methods, how to sell your music, how to sell your music, your beats or whatever have you, sound kits, whatever, through Twitter, Instagram, and through Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as well. So, and then I also will be touching about email marketing, how to set up an email marketing campaign. Not exactly how, but explaining how to do it, what to look for, etc. But I'm using Aweber, but I'll pretty much be touching on all that in the actual paid course. So, but in this video, I'll be pretty much doing a light version of it or whatever have you. So this can give somebody some golden nuggets here and there. Hopefully this helps, all you guys out. I've been doing this for the past 10 years, man. Pretty much a decade on music wise. So I've been around. I know what, I feel like I know what sells, what works, what doesn't work, whatever. So I've been doing this for a very long time. So I'll be talking about, like I said, 3 subjects. So it'll be know your audience. The second subject I'll be talking about in this video is email marketing. And third would be how to come at customers and pretty much how to come at like potential customers or whatnot. So in the first one, know your audience. This is a major key because a lot of people don't really know what the target audience is. It can like for example, a best way to even find out what your target audience is by actually surveying your target audience. That's the biggest thing. There's some questions you want to ask them, like you can ask them like where they hang out at online. They could be on WorldStar. They can be hanging out at on datpiff.com where they uploaded mixtapes if you're an artist wise. You can be a few things, like you can ask them equipment they know about, like they like to use, like would it be a mic, a certain mic, Bluebird mic, or something like that, because this is stuff that artists and songwriters more about. So this is keywords you can actually use, like this interest you can actually use and put it, and use it to your advantage through like pay-per-click advertisements, which I go about inside the program as well. So it'll be pretty much like pay-per-click advertisements where interest, so you can put these all into the interest, targeting, thing, and actually know your audience. So you won't be spending a lot of money and getting profit at the same time. So yeah, know your audience. Survey them. So you want to survey your audience, and see where they be hanging out at. Let's just flip the script now. Let's say that you're trying to sell sound kits or whatnot. You want to know your audience. So whether it be like let's say keywords like for example, producers know about headphone brands. So that's a good term you can use, keyword or interest you can use in your pay-per-click advertisements or whatnot in your market to know what people like or whatnot. Same thing with I said you're selling sound kits. Let's say keyboard names. Like producers know about keyboard names. Same with monitors / speakers. I use the Roccat KOKs. So that's another thing that producers know. And this is stuff, keywords you can actually target into your pay-per-click campaigns and actually know what the interests are and whatnot, instead of just going blindly into it, where some people actually just put in music and think that they're gonna get sales just by adding music to their interests or whatnot, as far as pay-per-click wise. So secondly, I want to talk about email marketing. This is something I've been doing for the last 10 years, man. Like, I say last 5 years. I wish I did in the beginning. I wish I knew about this, way beforehand. But yeah, so email marketing has been a huge part of my success or whatnot. I use email marketing like today. I've been using it since 2010-ish. So yeah, so email marketing is very important because that's one thing that's never gonna go away, at least anytime soon. Everything else is pretty much like fads, like social media wise. Like you can promote on social media, whether it be on Twitter, whether it be on Instagram, Facebook, MySpace. At the time when MySpace was popping, and I was on there like 24/7. I was on there just trying to get it in, and then that died down. So I noticed very quickly that things, tend to fade after time. And one thing that really faded for me was email marketing. It's always been there. And I want to touch on, some people probably don't know what email marketing is. Pretty much what email marketing is pretty much sending a lead, which is an email, to your list. So pretty much sending a message to your lead/email person or email address or whatnot. So that's pretty much what an email marketing is. And how you go about doing it is you pretty much just collect the email. Pretty much you offer something for free. Your lead or whatever, they or email visitor, they pretty much just enter the email address in their name, and then you got a lead, so you got an email address, and pretty much you send them their free gift or whatever have you, a free service or whatever, and you pretty much just grow your list from there, from 100 people to 10,000 people to 100,000 people, whatever have you, and then and so forth. And you can pretty much and this is for life. Like these are leads that you will have for life and whatnot. If you keep on continuously, emailing them, and get something out of it. Like you can do, sales. You can do new beat promotions. You can do so many different things through email. It's crazy. So, and it's always going to be lucrative because you can, as long as you talk them the right way, as long as you talk to them the right way. Because some people don't really know how to email or interact with people the right way. But the biggest thing for me is do not look at them as a lead or a number or just an email address. You want to look at them as an actual person. You want to talk to them like an actual person and be genuine and whatnot. So don't always want to sell. You always want to, just give them value, whether it be a free beat or whatever, or anything in that return or whatnot, and then you'll see your income grow from there. So that's another thing I want to talk about, that I wanted to talk about or whatever have you. The third thing I want to talk about is actually coming at people. I talked about it a little bit in the second second step, but pretty much is knowing how to talk to people. So or how to sell to somebody. Because usually, like, let's say you're at a car dealership or you're somewhere and people just come up to you and be like, "Hey, get this right now." You don't do that. It's not gonna work like that. You gotta talk to them. You have to pretty much get to know them, whatever have you, and you gotta build a relationship with them, man. So you just gotta pretty much just talk to them and generally ask them, how to, ask them genuine questions. Like on social media, I see a lot of, spam going on where they just shoot their, blasting emails out to different comment section, whatever have you. You don't want to do that at all. You do not want to just spam, because 9 times out of 10, it's not going to work. You're wasting your efforts, you're wasting your time on doing that, and time is very important, man, so do not want to spam your links to other people. Just build a relationship, and go from there. Build a relationship, know your, and pretty much just ask a genuine question. And from there, like, by the way, I make beats, or by the way, I do music. You want to check me out? And go from there. That's the biggest thing you want to do, and that will work a lot better than spamming and pretty much just shooting links everywhere. So people's not going to do that, especially nowadays. So hopefully you got something out of this. Definitely appreciate it. Like I said, I got a paid course you can get right now. Below, it'd be below, left, right, up, somewhere. It'd be a link somewhere. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a blessed day.